What up, it's your boy SimDCsReviews. I'm back in again, another video, and today's video is going to be about my thoughts on Frieza joining the team, the Universe 17 for the Tournament of Power. Now, originally, before I even get into that, shout out to Abid Zaman, new subscriber. Shout out to you. Hope you enjoy my content. Hope you continue to watch my content. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, share, subscribe. Forgot to give you the shout out on Sunday. Sorry to give you a shout out today because I forgot to give it to you on Sunday. Also, King Cole, shout out to you because this video is about your son, so gotta shout you out. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Originally, my thoughts on Frieza joining the tournament, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. I mean, I would much rather Boo because we really haven't seen Boo like really fight since, he was evil. We really haven't seen him fight. The only time we've seen him fight was when he was training or when he fought Beerus, but Beerus obviously wiped him out like easily. It was nothing for Beerus. So I really want to see Boo, but at the same time, I had a problem with Frieza being there, but not anymore. More and more, I think that they're trying to kind of implement a different side of Frieza. I think they want to, and I would not be the least bit surprised if this happened, but maybe potentially make Frieza an ally. Don't know how it's going to happen. Don't know how it's going to work, but potentially maybe Frieza will become an ally in the future, and maybe that's why, they did bring him back for his own featured movie, Fukatsu no F, so I could definitely see them bringing him back and saying, okay, we want to make Frieza a good guy. It's happened before in the past. Let's not forget, Vegeta was evil, Piccolo was evil, Boo was evil. It's happened in the past before. There have been villains that have become good before. So, I could see them saying, all right, well, Frost is the evil version of Frieza. So how about we make Frieza a good version of Frieza? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if I'm being real, Frieza would be a good ally because of how powerful he actually is. Remember, in Fukatsu no F, he said he had trained a little bit for the first time in his life. And that gave him his golden form. Could you imagine if Frieza went in the hyperbolic time chamber with Vegeta and Goku and trained for years? Could you imagine how powerful he could be? It is stated that Frieza is a prodigy. So at the end of the day, if he actually trained in a hyperbolic time chamber for years, Frieza would probably be terrifyingly powerful. Now, whether or not he would use that power after he's trained to do evil things, we don't know. I don't know. No one knows. But at the end of the day, I could definitely see Frieza as a good ally to the Z Fighters. As for the tournament, I kind of think Frieza's going to open his mouth to Vegeta about something specific. And if it happens, I can only guess or think about how excited I will be after it happens. And what I'm talking about, obviously, is the fact that they alluded to Frieza, they alluded to Beerus telling Frieza that it was perfectly fine to destroy Planet Vegeta. Because in Fukatsu no F, remember, we said what's going to happen if Vegeta finds out. He said to Beerus, he said, what's going to happen if Vegeta finds out that you're the one who ordered for Planet Vegeta to be destroyed? And then Beerus said to Whis, shh, no, keep that to yourself, keep that to yourself. So it's been kind of an illusion, and it also came up again in the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament. I don't remember exactly what was stated, but I do remember it definitely came up twice. It might not even be the tournament, but I do remember that it came up again about potentially telling Vegeta that he's the one who ordered Planet Vegeta to be destroyed. So if Frieza opens his mouth, could you imagine, in the middle of the tournament, they're all teamed up, they're fighting, and Vegeta says something to Frieza like, I would never work with you. You never would be my teammate. And then Frieza says, but you're working for Beerus. And Beerus is the one who ordered your planet to be destroyed. Could you imagine if that happened? Vegeta would be like, what? And he'd be like, yes, Beerus is the one who told me to destroy Planet Vegeta. Like, could you imagine that? Oh my gosh. Like, could you like, I could just see it like, I could see it like this. After Frieza tells Vegeta, Vegeta looks up at Beerus, and Beerus, you know, same old arms crossed, looking down. And then Vegeta's like, "You bastard!" Like, and he just like goes off script and completely forgets about the tournament and just flies up to Beerus and gets in his face like, "You're the one who ordered my planet to be destroyed? My birthright? My kingdom?" Like, could you imagine that? Like, yo, it would be... And like, Beerus is like, "We don't have to worry about that now. You have to worry about the universe being destroyed. We'll talk about that later," or something like that. And Vegeta's like, "Yeah, we'll talk about it later." And Vegeta like, yo, could you imagine like after the tournament, Vegeta just straight up punches Beerus in the face, goes straight blue, and just goes at him hard body. Like, oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Because really, if we're being honest, that, could you imagine if Vegeta found out that Beerus did that? Remember what happened when Beerus slapped Bulma? He slapped Bulma and Vegeta went enraged to the point where he actually caused Beerus the Destroyer to bleed. Could you imagine if he found out that his entire kingdom, his planet that was meant to be his when his father passed, could you imagine if he found out it was destroyed by Beerus? And the reason why Frieza destroyed it was because of Beerus? Could you imagine that? "You killed my father. You killed my family. You killed my army. You killed my birthright." Like, could you imagine? Vegeta would be insane. That alone could cause him to ascend to another level beyond Super Saiyan Blue. That alone could cause him to do that because he killed his entire family. He killed his birthright. The planet Vegeta was going to be his. When his father passed, he was going to become King Vegeta. So it's just like, could you imagine that, yo? Oh my gosh. Like, I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. I doubt it will. But if they went that way, I got to clap my hands to Toriyama and Toritaro. If they went that way, I would have to clap my hands to them because that would be an amazing way to push his character even further than it's already been pushed. That would be amazing. And then on top of it, you even have to consider how would Goku feel too. Because Goku is a Saiyan as well. Goku, his father was killed. Like Goku's family was killed as well. Like, you have to consider how would Goku feel about that too. Because I could definitely see Goku like coming to the aid, like stop Vegeta, this is not the time for this. And the Vegeta looking at him like, "Kakarot, he killed your family too. Like, you are a Saiyan, you are a proud Saiyan." Like, I could have definitely, like, you could, the dynamics between Goku and Vegeta, like Goku, I could definitely see him like, "No, I understand that, and we'll deal with that after this, but we have to save the universe right now." Like, I could understand, like, oh my gosh, could you guys imagine how powerful Vegeta would probably potentially get if he found out that Beerus ordered the destruction of planet Vegeta? Then everything, because you gotta really think about it, everything Vegeta knows is a lie about how planet Vegeta was destroyed. Because you gotta, even in a way, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but in a way you even have to have a bit of sympathy for Frieza, because Frieza had no choice. He had no choice. He had to destroy planet. Imagine Beerus telling you to destroy something, you saying no. You're going to be destroyed. Like, that's it. You're done. And I know Frieza's a tyrant. He's evil. He's all these things. I get that. But what if Frieza was like, "No, I don't want to do that. This my army. Like, I have a Saiyan army. Like, I don't want to destroy planet Vegeta because they make me money and they do this, that, and the third for me. Like, they're my army, they're my soldiers." Like, he could have very well said something like that, and Beerus is like, "No, destroy it. Because Vegeta did not bring me a soft enough pillow." Like in the movie. Like, he said, "You bring me the second most comfortable pillow in the universe. I asked you for the first." And then he made King Vegeta bow down to him. Vegeta already feeling some type of way of the fact that he witnessed that. He witnessed his father bow down to Beerus. He witnessed that. So imagine if you found out that Beerus is the one who killed everyone on that planet. Like it's just everywhere. Like it would be an amazing dynamic, an amazing way to go into the next arc. It would be amazing. Like if Vegeta's like, Goku had his chance at fighting you, it's my turn. Like could you imagine that? Like, oh my gosh, it would be great. Also, what else I wanted to talk about was I'm starting to slowly but surely think that Gohan might actually win the tournament. I do think Goku's going to get a new transformation, but I don't think it's going to outright win the tournament. It might be so powerful that it drains his stamina, drains his ki. But it might do enough damage that Gohan can actually win the tournament. The reason why I say this is because they made Gohan the leader of the team. So I could kind of see Gohan potentially taking over. Now, I still think Goku's going to win the tournament, and I think he's going to get a new transformation, and I think he's going to ascend to a new level that he's never been, and he's going to outright win the tournament. But at the same time, I think there's a chance that Gohan might outright win it. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Frieza joining, my thoughts on Frieza potentially telling Vegeta what actually happened with Planet Vegeta, how Goku feels about it, how Vegeta feels about it, and how I think Gohan may actually win the tournament. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell next to my subscribe button so that you guys get my content first. All my new subscribers, shout out to you guys. And that's pretty much it. My next video will probably be on Saturday, obviously. Episode review. I'm more than likely definitely going to review it because Vegeta's supposed to be training. So that's my boy, so you know I got to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, let me know if you guys want me to do a review on Injustice 2. Me and my friend worked at Best Buy. He got it like a week early, and we played through the whole game in like one night. So let me know if you guys want me to do a review on that. I'm not going to get into like the mechanics and the gameplay. It's pretty much the same exact type of gameplay as the original Injustice. But I'm going to basically just talk and review the story itself. So all my DC fans out there who watch this channel for DC content, let me know if you guys want me to do a review of Injustice 2. And that's pretty much it, guys. SimDCsReviews. I'll holler at y'all later.